Welcome to Slow World Travel. In this video, we are going to see the travel from Kuala Lumpur to Johor Bahru. So I took the bus. So after I got down from Grab, which is like Uber here, so this is where you get down on the Grab. So after you get down, you see here you have to walk down on this path, and when you finish walking, you will see this area where you have two choices to go up. Either you take the elevators you see, or you take these escalators if you don't have too much of luggage. So once you come out of the elevator on the top floor, there is this bridge like thing that connects into the bus terminal. So as you enter the bus terminal, you will see signs for different gates there in the front and on the left, and then you walk straight. If you don't have a boarding pass, you will have to collect a boarding pass, which is right here across the bend here. So I turned here, and in one of these counters where they that's manned, you go stand in the line and show your email of your booking confirmation, and once you show it to them, they will give you a printed boarding pass. So this is my boarding pass that I picked up, and then I started walking. My gate was 14, so I started walking towards the gate. You'll see the gate numbers, and then you have to go downstairs to board. So here I come. This is the entry into gate, I think 12, 13, and 14. So you put your boarding pass, there's a QR code, show it there, it'll open, and then you go down this escalator, and once you reach the down, you look for where your gate is. Mine is gate number 14, so I have to turn around here and go to the gate. And the gate is always manned by a person. If it's a live gate, that girl is standing there on the left, and upstairs top on the top on the TV they will display. Sometimes they don't display. Here they have displayed, and then you can ask that person standing there also, just to make sure. There are many different bus companies, so you have to ask them, hey, does my bus company, which was Progressive Liner, does it come here? Does it take to Johor Bahru? They'll say yes. Wait, we will let you know. So you see there, my bus is written there. Second one, it goes to JB Larkin, Johor Bahru Larkin bus terminal. So that's what. So I waited there. Then the driver came. Apparently there was a gate change, so he was going to take us out to another gate, and we just had to follow him uh, towards where he had parked the bus. So we turn around, walk with him, and he takes us to the Progressive Liner bus. Here it is. It's a double decker bus. The bus, usually on the other side, is where you can put your baggage. He'll open the door in the back of the bus. So, right here, this is where the baggage is kept. And then we go and show the ticket to the driver, and he lets us in, and he asked most of us to get in and go and sit upstairs, so which was great. So we should go upstairs. This is the upstairs, and the bus is pretty comfortable. So the bus started moving. It was a nice comfortable journey. And exactly after 2 hours, 1.5 to 2 hours, they stop in the midpoint. You have to be very careful when he pulls into a rest area and gas station. After that time, it's a stop for a bathroom stop, a rest stop. So don't spend too much time in that shop or something. Just head to the bathroom, finish your job, and come back to the bus. Where it's better to be watchful, careful, and if two of you are there, maybe one of them could stand by the bus, the other person can go into this convenience store. It'll be different places you will stop. Most of the rest areas, gas stations, have this surau. Surau means it's a prayer place for them, and then there are bathrooms attached to every gas station. And in most rest areas, always have a convenience store. So I'm going to take you into this convenience store where you can buy a bottle of water or a soda or some snacks if you've not already got it. I suggest that you buy all those things before you board um, in the bus stand itself, bus terminal, before you board, because you won't get what you want in all these rest areas. You'll get some snacks, some drinks, but like for example, I didn't see any sugar-free drinks. And if I wanted a sugar-free drink, I should have got it in the city before going to the bus terminal. So pick your things up, don't waste too much time, a couple of minutes, and then head to the bus. That's the one problem here. They don't announce, hey, I'm going to stop exactly for 15 minutes. So you can look at your watch and go. So they just stop. Everybody knows you have to go to the bathroom and come. So that's one thing I feel I will suggest to the authorities, that they have to announce, and especially in English. Sometimes they announce and they announce in Malay, which most of us don't know. So be very careful, and keep an eye on your bus always. Uh, be careful when you cross. There could be traffic coming by. This is inside the rest area. So I got into the bus, went upstairs and sat down. The bus started moving exactly after 15 minutes. And after this, the next stop would be Johor Bahru. So it's only about a 4.5 to 5 hour drive. So usually at about 2.5 hours around the Malacca area, the bus stops. I've been on many trips. So now we have reached Johor Bahru. This is the Larkin bus terminal. As you can see, there are a lot of buses standing there. We were going to be picked up by our ambassador here, Mr. Sharul Ijam. So after we get down, we'll walk to the main gate. So once you get down from the bus, you go back. So people put their luggage. I didn't have any luggage, but I just showing you, this is where you keep your bag and pick up the bag. And this is the Larkin Central, Johor Bahru. So we are waiting here for our ambassador, Mr. Sharul Ijam, to come and pick us up. So we had to wait for about 10-15 minutes, or you can, because he was stuck in a traffic. But this is where all the grabs and all come. So he had picked us up. We are now almost reaching our condo, which is only about 10 minutes away from the Larkin bus terminal. So those buildings you see on the right, one of them is those buildings on the, yeah, straight ahead, is called Danga Bay. So Danga Bay is that whole complex, and our particular building is called Kings Bay. So you come here and you turn right. So you see ahead, this is Danga Bay, and this is built by a very big developer called Country Gardens. So you go into this whole complex, and if you come by car, we do have a parking spot, but most of us would come by Grab. So we reached it, we parked the car. 16A is the place where you have to go take the lift. Before you go, you'll get clear instructions. And we go, call the elevator. You need a key. I'll tell you exactly where to pick up the key. Right across from our building, there is a restaurant called Restaurant Syed Ali.
So we
You
have to
have to
go to
go
the
there and
38th
ask
floor.
them
So
that
we
you
will have a
need a
key
key,
here. You've
and
got
they'll
a
give
key.
you a key. We have
So
made
we have to collect
arrangements
the
with
key from
them.
the restaurant. We have made
So you
arrangements.
collect your key and you come. Then we have reached the condo. The condo is on the 38th floor, and section is 16A, and the condo is 3. So here it is. We're just coming in for the very first time after he has furnished it. Here it's got a beautifully set up dining table. That water you see is the straits that divides Malaysia and Singapore. It's a two-bedroom condo, two-bedroom, two-bathroom. There on the left, the lights you see is actually Singapore. So we are right at the edge of Malaysia. Then across, I told you, we came across our building. It's a small shopping alley that leads into a mall, but there are lots of eating places: Indian, Chinese, Western. You can get, and then a small grocery shop. There's a big grocery shop straight ahead inside the mall, but this is plenty for us. Um, we have even a laundromat. This is a small China market, a grocery store. So some fruits, lots of places to eat food. Then I saw even a laundromat here. They call it a doby. So I think this is the one. So you can bring your laundry, but we do have a laundry machine in our unit, so you don't have to use this. Here they're selling fruits, chicken, grilled chicken wings, and we come to the near the road. So the one on the left, when we turn, is where we collect our keys. This restaurant Syed Ali, it's also called as a mama shop. So you go to the cash counter and you tell him that you want the key for Kings Bay, 38th floor, and we'll send you clear instructions on how to pick up the key. So this is the cash counter, and I'll show you where the keys are kept. They are kept in boxes here on the left edge. So you see here on the left, yeah, here are all the keys of the various condos they man. They store the keys for us. So we would already send them the information that you will be coming and picking up the key. We pay them for every time they give out a key. Then we came back to the building. Before going, we went to the, I think there was sixth floor where there's a swimming pool and night lighting, sitting area. It was a nice, cool, and we are overlooking the straits of, I think it's called Straits of Malacca or the some straits. So remember, this is the bus Larkin Central where you will come on your return to take the bus to Kuala Lumpur. Okay, enjoy your stay in Johor Bahru.